Hello, this is an introduction to our history field trip. This field trip is for our third year history class. It will focus on one of the leaders of the 1916 Rising, Thomas MacDonagh. We will travel to his birthplace of Cloughjordan and visit the museum, the monument of Thomas MacDonagh, Knocknacree Woods, and the various commemoration plaques around Cloughjordan. It will take place on Wednesday, the 25th of May at 11 a.m. till 3 p.m. and the price for the bus will be €2. This €2 will be collected Monday. Please make a note of this in your homework journals. So let's take a look at what will be involved in the field trip. We will first look at our learning objectives for the field trip. Number 1 will be to learn about the childhood of Thomas MacDonagh growing up in Cloughjordan and his family life. Number 2, we will learn about how Thomas MacDonagh's life changed from when he left Cloughjordan until his death in 1916. And number 3, we will learn about the impact Thomas MacDonagh's life has had on Cloughjordan. Next, we will look at the rationale for doing this field trip. The rationale behind doing this field trip is to understand in detail the experiences and life of one of the leaders of the 1916 Rising, Thomas MacDonagh. This will give you a humanistic approach of the 1916 Rising in Ireland, to which we have covered in the previous lesson in Chapter 21, Ireland, the Struggle for Independence. This field trip will help you have a better understanding and knowledge of the aims and methods of Irish political groups and individuals at the turn of the 20th century, dealing with the main events and movements during this time. Next, we will look at an overview of what we will do on the field trip. So our field trip to Cloughjordan will consist of visiting a number of key places around the village. These places include the museum, the monument of Thomas MacDonagh, the hurling field, Knocknacree Woods, the school, and the home of Thomas MacDonagh. Luckily for us, each place is no more than a 10-minute walk from the museum. The first place we will visit will be the museum. Here we will learn about the life of Thomas MacDonagh. We will be brought up to the video room of the museum where we will watch 3 short documentaries. The first documentary will be on Thomas MacDonagh's life from his birth in Cloughjordan until his death in 1916. The second video will be on the lead up and happening of the 1916 Rising. And the third video will be on a documentary from 1966 interviewing people who knew the MacDonagh family. This video was to commemorate the 50-year anniversary of the 1916 Rising. After this, we will be brought on a guided tour which will bring us around the museum, showing us the family possessions and telling us the story of the MacDonagh family and their lives. Next on our tour, we will visit the places in Cloughjordan that commemorate Thomas MacDonagh and his family. These places include the home of the MacDonagh family, the school where Thomas MacDonagh's mother and father were the first teachers of and where Thomas MacDonagh's siblings attended school. Then we will visit the GAA club Kilruan MacDonagh's, which is named after the 1916 Rising leader, as well as a picture of him on the crest of their jersey. As Thomas had a great love of education and the arts due to his family upbringing, we will next visit Knocknacree Woods, where we will recite one of Thomas MacDonagh's poems dedicated to Cloughjordan and the woodlands. Finally, we will go and see the monument of Thomas MacDonagh, which was unveiled at the 100-year anniversary of the 1916 Rising. Next, we will look at activities which we will do during the field trip. There will be a number of learning activities done throughout the day. You will be given a sheet with open-ended questions that you should be focused on during our trip to the museum. You will answer these questions based on what you have learned about Thomas MacDonagh and the 1916 Rising. You will then be put into pairs and you will share your views on the questions with one another. This activity, as we know, is Think, Pair, Share, which we have done in previous lessons. After our guided tour, we will split into groups of 3. Each person in the group will choose a topic on Thomas MacDonagh. The three topics I want you to choose from are patriotism, education, and his family. We will then complete a jigsaw learning activity which we have done in the past. Each of you will explain their topic to their group. Then you will go into same topic groups. You will discuss your point of view of the topic and combine information. You will then present the information to your original group. The final activity you will be given will be one related to the monument and the commemoration. The question given to you will be, do you think the commemoration is about political beliefs or preserving the past? I will split students into two groups and I want you to discuss and debate both cases. Next, we will look at the key skills which we will get from doing this tour. I want you to manage information and think. This is a very important skill to achieve during our field trip. It is important that you take notes and take in the information you get from the trip, as it will help you develop your understanding of the topic. It is also important to work with others. It is important that students work well together. Students will be given the chance to work together completing activities such as Think, Pair, Share and our Jigsaw learning activity. It is also very important that students have good communication during the field trip. In order for students to work well together, it is important to have good communication between students. It is also important to communicate if you have any questions during the field trip to enhance your knowledge of the topic. Next, we will look at the cross-curricular activities which you will get from doing the field trip. Number one will be English. We will go through one of Thomas MacDonagh's many poems, as not only was he an educator, but he was a lover of poetry, English and music. The next cross-curricular activity we will focus on will be CSPE. You will gain a knowledge of the commemoration and history of the local area of Cloughjordan. Finally, it is also very important that you prepare for the trip. During the trip, we will have to wear our full uniform. It is important to bring a rain jacket, pens, and copybook to take notes during the trip. It is important to bring a lunch, as we will stop for a break after our visit to the museum. Thank you for listening, and is there any questions about the field trip?